It's Madden NFL 23, where division rivals will clash in the AFC East. It's the pick.
There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from Miami. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now Tua Tagovailoa gets set to lead this Dolphins offense for the first time.
For the second consecutive season, Tua as a starter and Miami as a team both had winning records but missed the playoffs. His numbers, they weren't terrific, only 2,600 yards and 16 touchdowns against 10 interceptions. But he also overcame fractured ribs early in the season to return and play well down the stretch. And don't forget, when he did come back, he led Miami to 6 straight wins, which kept them in the playoff race.
Tua to throw right away. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. On first down, Tagovailoa. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll try and run here with Mostert. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Sanders' kick is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it. Because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
A time for Mac Jones and his Patriot offense to take the field. Jones now in his 2nd season since being selected 15th overall in 2021. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
He'll buy some time right. But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing, Jones. And he fires one incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. It's 3rd down. We'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They send Parker in motion left. Now Jones. Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. On the move past the 40. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs. They run with a 4th-year man. This is Damian Harris. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones, this one to Bourne out on the left side. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Folks' kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Pats are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The slot man in motion right. Here's Jones, throwing to start the drive. A quick throw, but incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. He gets this to Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. The 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Nick Folk for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick 6. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A legacy player in the NFL, Cedric Wilson, 602 yards last season, nearly beat his father's best season when he played in the league. The Miami Dolphins, they're betting that Wilson can surpass not only his dad, but become a big-time player in their revamped passing game. Nice catch there for a 1st down.
2 and now on 1st down. That one complete to Hill. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here we go.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. They'll run right side with Mostert. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Holding offense.
Left tackle Eric Fisher, the former Kansas City Chief, the guilty party. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. 2 to throw again. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To his throw here, going to be caught by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And able to get this to the 31.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
Second down at 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Throwing on first down. Jones. He's going to look deep down the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let the return guy touch it.
Extra point, and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Now 10 apiece as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, open man is born. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Jones now from the gun on third down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Well, the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. On 2nd and 9. Tua over the middle. He's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but, boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there. So no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do was trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Jones throwing on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Stevenson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake. Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let it just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and then angled for him and then shot for him. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Once again, it's Mostert. Lucky there just to avoid the safety. Able to fight through, but still backed up near the goal line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Here's Jones on the return. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Patriots take over. Jones in the Pats now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Jones throw into the hands of Henry here. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to spring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back now in Miami. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On 2nd and a couple. Jones. His throw incomplete. From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt. Certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down. And this is caught. It's Parker. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the gun, it's Stevenson. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Stevenson is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. On for the extra point is Folk. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Igbenogany elects not to return. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now Tua. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. Throwing the out route, he's got Parker. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. We've got a tie game here in the 4th. 17-17 to score. Even to this point as it kicks away. This one fielded at the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And they no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And able to to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They run again with Harris. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Jones.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
That's how multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move.
Tagovailoa. Connecting with Hill.
And some room to work. The 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 76 yards.
And the Dolphins strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Important extra point. They will take a 7-point lead. A drive there, just 4 plays.
And it is with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So now Jones and the Patriots down 24-17.
A little over a minute and a half remaining.
Here's Jones. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. That's caught by Thornton. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Jones.
Finding Bourne here over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. First down now, but that clock rolling. To throw is Jones. Pass complete once again to Bourne. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket, completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Jones. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now Jones. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And this is Parker, complete. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Jones looking around. He'll find Parker again, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Here's Jones to throw. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So now this to get them back to even heading into the break. And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, ball comes free.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So conditioning going to be a factor here. Who can hold up to the test? It's overtime here in week 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Miami set to take over. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. First throw of the OT session for Tua. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's Thomas Morstead now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Here's Jones. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. New England's offense set to go. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, a run was strong. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 40. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Now Jones. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he will have a Patriots first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Throwing Jones. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Back to the ground with Strong. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to get the field goal.
In any yardage game, there's really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Harris running straight ahead. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Straight ahead is Strong. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. They'll try to run with Harris. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way